That's weird. So anyways, in the next episode, you will see me collecting all the pieces to the that looks like Boba Fett's ship. That looks like Slave One. I don't know what that is, but it looks like Slave One. Maybe that's an Easter egg. I don't know. But and then you will get this, and I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to be. A unicorn, maybe a griffin. Yeah, I think it's a unicorn, but it's got a face that reminds me of dick butts. So I mean. I don't know, man. I don't really know what that's supposed to be. But anyways, now you're gonna go inside, and you will now be inside the planet Mars. Now, if you didn't know, Mars is entirely mechanical on the inside. Fun fact, that's like actual science. I'm totally not lying. What is up, you guys? It's Sarcastic Dragon here. It has literally been 2 seconds since I said peace out. Or not even 2 seconds, but anyways, so we're gonna move up, and we are going to move on to the final level, which is the observatory. I didn't read the exit thingy, like after when it says you complete the level and everything. I didn't read that for the workshop. My bad. Anyways, we're going to put our little pyramid down. He's gonna go right and hang out here. And I don't know why I'm talking as if these pyramids have genders, but whatever. Shut up. So now, once that starts doing the voodoo stuff, we are going to get Satan's Bible. No, I'm sorry. So anyways, we're gonna take this into the library. We're gonna take this into the library. I'm sorry, that shouldn't have been funny, but it was. We're gonna take this into the library and put it right here. And guess what? This place has an elevator. Ta-da! So anyways, we're going to go in there, and we're going to pull the up lever. I mean, there's only two options. You only have two. Go up or down. Pick one. So once you do that, you're going to be sent up into this here attic-style place. The door's going to open. You'll walk out. And you will be in a room. Obviously, it is called the room. So anyways, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here. You want to grab the screwdriver. Now, as you can see, it's got the same knob layout as the first one did, but that's because you got to go find a circuit board to make that work. So another thing is, in order to get one of the artifacts, to get one of the endings, you need 2 of these tiny little crystal dildos. I'm sorry. But we only have 1, obviously. So the way you get the other one is you use this little pendulum-style thing. And let's see, he talks about the chandelier or something like that. And it says it's not the most fragile thing in the world. But anyways, what we got to do is we just got to kind of mess with it. Just kind of move it with your hand back and forth until it gains momentum. And it's kind of a unique mechanic. I've never seen anything really like this before. So anyways, we're just going to want to kind of swing it around until it starts violently crashing into everything, and we want to hit that wooden piece. Boom. And it will explode violently down there. So anyways, what we're going to want to do now is, first off, we're just going to hang on. We're going to grab this real fast. Oh, what did I do? Did I do that right? Oh, there we go. Okay. So, I'm not sure if I mentioned what this level is already, but if I hadn't, then it's going to be a surprise, kind of. So, we're going to come over here, and as you can see, there are 2 boob-like structures in the distance. I'm sorry, no. Dome structures in the distance. So, we will be going to the observatory! Yay! Alright, so what we need to do now is we need to go down and grab a circuit board so that the little adjustment things will work. Oh, I'm sorry about that lag there. I just saw it up there on the screen. Because otherwise that knob thing ain't gonna work, and and Cthulhu is not gonna know that we need transportation. So you know we need to go down and get the circuit board, and where else would we get it other than from the first thing? Yeah. So anyways, it's gonna come down here once again. Door is gonna open. We will be back in the library. And we'll also grab the other little crystal while we're down here, because that's how you open it. You break the safe by making it fall from a tremendous height. Yeah, you know, so it's in here. You can grab this, and we now have 2 in our inventory. And in here we says, I woke up on the floor of the workshop again. A new box was on the table, and I recall nothing of making it. Did I create any of them, or only dream these creations? What is beyond doubt is that there is something guiding my hand. Who pulls the strings of the puppet master? So, apparently, I mean, as you can see here, Mr. Craftsman thinks very highly of himself. He considers himself the puppet master. So, you know, ego, but whatever, right? I mean, he seems to know things that I don't, so I won't judge him. So we're going to take this little screwdriver and pop this open. Now, it's going to let you keep the screwdriver because it comes into play when you are doing the alternate endings. So we're going to keep that for now. Our inventory is full. Now that we've got this electrical component, we are going to take it upstairs to its place in the other tuner. I'm going to call it a tuner. Not a tumor, a tuner. And I'm sorry. So anyways, we're going to bring this up here. Put on our eyepiece for shits and giggles. I don't know why I said that. And once we get up here, we're going to walk out of the elevator, which I question its sturdiness. And there appears to be some holes in the ceiling there that I've never noticed before, actually. Anyways, now we're going to walk over here. Same drill as the many times we've done this already. Flip all the switches, push the button, boop, boop. I'm sorry, boop, boop. And then the power will come over to this thingy, but as you can see, it has no electrical components, so there's nothing on it. We got to put this in, flip it shut, and there we go. So now, same concept as that first time. Boop, boop, there we go. So now we have just paged Cthulhu, Uber style, and he now knows. He's like, oh, what's up? Here you go. Here's the door to the observatory. So in we go to the observatory. Now, this place is especially cool. However, there is one point that is, in my opinion, extremely tedious. But it's fine. It's not too bad to get through. It's kind of creative. So anyways, as you can see, we got our big-ass telescope here. So let's get started. So first off, let's take a look at our surroundings here. We got an optical illusion floor style thing. Looks kind of 3D. So we got a gate here. Can't open it just yet, but we will be able to in a little bit. We got another gate here with an electrical switch, but there is no power. And then over here, we've got this, and it looks cool, but it does absolutely nothing. So we're just going to ignore that. Now, what we got to do here is we are going to bring this, we're going to come over here and pull this thing open. Now, let's see if I can do this without the light. Okay, I can't. So you're going to want to push this little switch right here, and you will get a light. So, Draco the Dragon, SarcasticDragon, haha. Okay, I'm sorry. Sarcastic Draco, that's my Twitter, and my no, it's not my Instagram. Whatever. Shh. So anyways, we're going to want to flip this like so. I like the clicking noise this makes. And then we're going to want to rotate it. So like that. You will get another little disc. Now be careful. Don't drop it or you're fucked. You will never get out of this observatory. Yeah. I mean, it'd be a bad time if you dropped this thing and broke it. So we're going to put this in here like so. Don't put it in as roughly as I did. I am a professional. Draco the Dragon. Now, you're going to get this little star. Now, as you can see here, there are 4 red sun-shaped dots, and those are clues as to which buttons you will need to press in the upcoming puzzle, which is right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to put this crystal here in the center. It will glow, causing the rest of these little stars to glow. So, as I stated, you will need to push these in a certain order. And I believe it's these. Yeah, okay, alright. I just wasn't sure if I got the upper one right. So anyways, we now have a telescope lens and a scrap of parchment. So, where this comes into play is you need it for right here. You want to put this in, and you're going to go until you find the ones that connect to these lines appropriately. For example, diamond connects to the diamond on the other side, square to square, circle, circle, and which is right here. So anyways, what we need to do now is we need to look through the telescope. So, we're going to do this. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think there's a delay in the sound. I think it's just me hearing. I think it's just there's a delay in the video and the sound. So you're not actually seeing any delay in the sound. So my apologies for that. So anyways, as you can see, the lens is broken. Just I'll discard it. Boop. Problem solved. So now, if you remember those symbols that we saw, we need to input those. So the star one is this symbol, and the moon symbol is, I actually forget. This one, I think. And then you will get this. And I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to be. A unicorn, maybe a griffin. Yeah, I think it's a unicorn, but it's got a face that reminds me of dick butts. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't really know what that's supposed to be. But anyways, once you do that, you will get this little metal plate. Now, what you got to do is you got to take this metal plate over to the parchment piece and put it on top. And obviously, it's shiny, so you want to put this up, and you will see planets. Now, these will match up. Star is that circle thing, and then the moon symbol you need is the triangle, the pyramid, whatever. So, star symbol, you don't want to come over to the star symbol, go all the way to the end of there, and then come over to this and put in the triangle with a wavy line through it. Then you will see Draco the Dragon. You actually don't even need to rotate this at all, really. You just need to zoom in, and then you will get a large metal handle, a large iron handle. I'm sorry. Also, I know the code to the next thingy, so I'm going to go ahead and input that now. It is this, I believe, and then I believe I know it's way down here at the other end. It's either the S, it's one of these two S's. I believe it's this one, but if it's not, it's just the other one. So anyways, this large iron handle belongs right here. And you'll get this really cool animation. I mean, that's a badass gate if you ask me. So anyways, you will come out here, and it is absolutely fucking gorgeous. Again, PC graphics would make this phenomenal. I'm sorry, I'll shut up about that. I just can't help it. So anyways, you will get a metal engraving later, and you need to match the shape with this, but I believe I remember the shape. So I can do it on my own. Yay, I did it. Cool. Alright, so what we're going to do here also is we're going to orient this so it's obviously southwest, northeast. I think I said that out of order, but whatever. So we're also going to open this up here, and we're going to get another cog. So we now have 2 gears. And then what we're going to want to do is, this looks like a pentagram kind of, but whatever. We're going to rotate this like so, and that will, for whatever reason, turn the power on in said room over there. Ding. And so now we're going to want to go back over there and get inside of that room. And that room is where all the tedious shit takes place, but not just yet. So first, over here, we just need to come over and grab this real fast. This will, or grab it, pull the lever. That will open. And you're going to come over here, and we're going to grab this little model sundial. So we're going to take this back over to that control panel looking thing that we used to turn on the power. And we're going to put that on the thing where we got the circular gear from, the gear with the circle in it, the one at the top of my inventory. So we're going to go ahead and put this right here. Oh, I'm going to zoom all the way in for this one. Come on, there we go. And we're going to rotate it so that this point is facing the arrow. It will cause this to go up. Now we want to go over to the actual sundial. In here you will see, or over here you will see this thing. You just want to pull this out. Do not fall to your death. That's not a good idea. Now, if you see that little circle there in the corner, that is actually your last pyramid. That is where it is stored. So anyways, we're going to want to take this circular gear and rotate it. And then rotate this handle so that it opens this up. This will flip over, and you will get the triangular gear. So you're going to pull this all the way over here, and then pull this upper switch here down. Put this right here, put this right here, and this right here. You're going to want to spin this handle until it opens up. You will get a handle of some kind. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put these on this circular turntable looking thing. You don't want to do that. Now, you're going to want to come over here to the front side of this thing, and right here you will see a star-shaped indentation. It is where this thingy goes. So you're going to do this, rotate it, it'll click, open up, you will get this very pretty, intricate orb. You want to pull this down all the way out and open this up. Then this will pop open like so, and you can see it in the inventory. It's kind of cool. It's really cool. But anyways, you're going to want to grab this orb with a socket, and then also you're going to want to come into here and push this little handle upwards. This will cause this to open up, and then you can come in back into here where you can put this right here, rotate it like so, and then get that final, oh my bad, and then rotate, and then pull this switch so that the gear goes in the middle, and rotate it so that you get this final thing open. Now what this will do is this will cause an orrery, I can't remember what they're called, but the models of the solar system, orrery I think they're called, it will cause these to come up, and you will get this. Now if you see in that little orb right there, we have our final pyramid piece. So what we're going to want to do now is we're going to want to get each of these planets on their rotating cycle. So we're going to put this right here, we're going to get Venus going. You know, Venus will start rotating, doing its thing, and over here you will get that's the female symbol, right? Or is that the male? I think that's a male, actually. But you'll get that symbol, and then right here you're going to see Mercury. You're going to just want to pull these two little switches down. This will close up, pop up, get Mercury going as well. Now, Mars is the key to all this. Mars seems to have a very big part in the storyline of this game. I'm not entirely sure why, but the planet Mars has a big just has a big impact on the storyline in general. So anyways, what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to make it so that Earth's continents match up correctly. I get North America over here and South America, and then we're going to want to do it like so. You push this button, and this will start spinning wildly. Now what we're also going to want to do is we're going to want to rotate this until this opening is over the moon, and this will open up and spit out that little metal casting that I was talking about earlier. Then the Earth will start rotating along with all of its little buddies, and that will cause this last symbol to show up. Yes, I was correct, I think. And then also you will get this, which is an enhanced lens for the telescope, or a telescope lens cover-up. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to take this, put this right here. This will open up. We're going to want to go inside. Now in here you will find a smaller version of that one room that we just used to open up where we got the model sundial. So what you want to do is you want to roll this all the way up, or you know, spin it, and then you want to grab this stone carving, and then this thing is going to fall, and you're going to hear a bang outside. Boom. And that's because the real one also fell down, and kind of like shattered the ground. So that comes in as the next part of the puzzle. But anyways, we're going to want to go and mess around with that now. Now this part, this is where it gets kind of tedious. These next few steps are, like I said, in my opinion, really they're a little bit tedious. But anyways, we are going to first off do this part of the puzzle. As you can see, this thing has fallen down and shattered the stone thing below. So what we got to do here is put this stone carving in here, and it looks like the separatist symbol from Star Wars, but whatever, right? This will flip over, don't smash your fingers. And now we obviously need to orient these in the way that they are shown in the stone floor. So I am actually going to fast forward this until I get it correctly, so be right back. Okay, that didn't take as long as it often does, but anyways, once you do this, this massive orb is going to come out, and this is where the tedious part comes in. But before we can do anything with that, we need to go do the last thing with the telescope. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the telescope room, and we're going to put this lens cover over the lens, obviously. Pop that on right there. And now what we're going to have is we're going to have Mars. As you can see there, I forgot to, you can see Mars, but anyways, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to put that symbol there and make it so that these match up. That will give power to this very large, very strange orb. and that is going to allow us to do whatever it is we need to do next, which is, again, like I said, this gets tedious. But anyway, so what we got to do is we got to find these symbols. Here we go. As you can see, it kind of gives you a kind of a hot and cold kind of thing. And as you can see, now this is the symbol that we need to input here, and unfortunately it doesn't let you just memorize them and input them. You have to find them each time, which is, like I said, this is why it gets tedious. So once you found that, you're going to want to rotate until you find the next one, which is right around here. Yep. And this one is a little bit more complex. We're going to rotate this down like this. I've already kind of forgotten what it is. Did I do this right? I don't think I did that right. No. Okay, alright, there we go. And then we're going to find the last one, which is somewhere over in this area. Up, yeah, right. Yeah, right here. Alright, so, and then there's this. And now this is where the really tedious part comes in, I know. This part. So, this, it's going to flip around and you're going to get this monitor. Now, in this monitor, you will see Mars, and it is going to zoom in, and you will see some temples on Mars, because Martians. And inside, you will now be inside this temple. So what we got to do is we got to navigate through this temple to find 3 different symbols and 3 different platforms. Now, it's tedious because you have to move individually, turn individually. It's just kind of a pain. So we've got to get this symbol lit up first before we can do anything else. Now that we've done that, we can go find the other thing that we need. And I don't know why I tap these buttons so quickly, as if it will make it go faster. I mean, I guess it just happens sooner, but... So I apologize if it's a little annoying me constantly tapping this button, but I'm impatient. So, now as you can see, this door is now open, and it will reflect one of these pyramids' light into this orb. And that will cause it to glow in a strange-ish manner. And, excuse me, my voice is getting a little stuffy. So anyways, we're going to want to come this way, just go all the way down the hall, and see, it gets tedious because he stops at this camera, whatever it is, stops at every junction and turn and stuff, so it's just kind of annoying, but anyways, I'm going to do this, this part that I'm doing right now is normally the one I do last, but it's the one that I don't like the most, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. And now that I think about it, I'm probably taking more time by doing this because it's further in this way, but whatever, we're already walking this way, so we're going to go ahead and do this. So if you go further in this next turn right here, I believe, you will find the rune thing that opens the door. And so then you're going to want to move on and come over here. I'm on now. Okay. So now we got this. This square shape will come up and start putting light into this. It will cause the sphere to start glowing quite coolly. But anyways, coolly. I know that's not a word. But anyways, we're going to keep moving. We got to go all the way back now. Boop.
Boop. Boop. Forward. Forward. Left. Right. Forward, left, forward, left, forward, and then forward again. This thing's gonna light up when I turn around. Forward, left.
Okay, alright, that's about done. Alright, so that's done. And finally, the triangle. It will zoom in on the sphere. And the glass will explode, gouging your eyes out, but don't worry, fear not, because you got the Mars orb. Now you're going to take the Mars orb and obviously put it in its rightful spot on the orrery. I really hope that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, but I'm not sure. Now, when you first put it in, on, you're going to see the button is not up, so you can't push it. So what you got to do, what it will help you do, is this will open up, and you will see a hole. Now, you're going to go inside, and you will now be inside the planet Mars. Now, if you didn't know, Mars is entirely mechanical on the inside. Fun fact, that's like actual science. I'm totally not lying. So anyways, we're going to move this like this, and move this like so. Once you do that, this thing will let go of the switch, and it will make a very satisfying click when you pull it down. There we go. I like that noise. This will come out. The hole will go away, and it will close back up. And the button will pop up. Push it. The planets will align, literally. And this little gear on Deimos, or no, Phobos is the big one, will open up, or I think, I'm not sure which one is the big one. But anyways, the bigger moon will open this up. You now have your final pyramid. So, now we can put these together and we can get the craftsman's key. So, anyways, the stars themselves conspire to block your path through the observatory, but your perseverance is admirable. Does each step move you closer to freedom or deeper within this tangled maze? So that entirely depends on which ending we choose, and we will be choosing all of them. So, yeah, alright, so, next episode, you will see me going and collecting, what the, did you see that? The picture gets bigger, like the observatory gets bigger when you go out. That's weird. So anyways, in the next episode, you will see me collecting all the pieces to the, that looks like Boba Fett's ship. That looks like Slave 1. I don't know what that is, but it looks like Slave 1. Maybe that's an Easter egg. I don't know. But anyways, in the final episode, you will see me grab all the components I need to get all the alternate endings, all 4 of them. And then in the final episode, we will do all the alternate endings. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, maybe click subscribe, or like it, or comment, and say, Sarcastic Dragon, there's already so many walkthroughs, but you know what? I wanted to do it myself. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.